if it's wrong,
That's
that
on them.
shouldn't be my fault anymore because they went to school for it.
Yep.
They took the test for it. After that, if it's wrong, that's not my fault.
What's up, y'all?
This is Beyond 21,
I'm Caitlin.
and I'm Callie.
What are we talking about today, Callie?
Today, we are going to say, where are you? We're going to ask, where are you?
I'm in your house.
Oh, good. But what I really meant was, where are you physically, emotionally, mentally,
Kind of like a wellness check.
spiritually? Yeah, just
A
a,
little wellness check for y'all for the beginning of February.
yeah. And so, I just think it would be a good thing to, like, talk through it. I don't know about
We
you.
should do this like monthly.
Yeah, that's a good
A little
idea.
checkup. We're going to call it... What are we going to call it?
We'll figure out a name.
Okay. Yeah, we'll figure something out and we'll just tell you guys.
But I just figured it'd be a good time to talk about my feelings, especially. I feel like I need to talk to somebody that I don't normally talk to. You know? I mean, I talk to you, but not Hunter.
But we haven't... Yeah.
Yeah.
We haven't got to talk in a while, you know?
I know. I feel so
Got a lot
distant
going
from you.
on.
Yeah,
I mean, you know, Fortnite be getting in the way a little bit.
it does.
Yeah.
Okay. But so I'll ask you first. Where are you physically?
Physically I feel good. Kind of skipped my workouts last week.
All of them.
All week. I've
no.
just been like not feeling it. You know, like my birthday was last week and I was enjoying all the little the pie that was brought for me to work and the
Oh, you got a pie?
donuts. Yeah, Melinda made me a pie.
What kind of pie?
It was a lemon pie. So good.
You didn't tell me about it.
Well, I can make you one because I got the recipe. I'm going to share it with you guys here. This is Melinda's recipe. Now, I don't know if she came up with it or if she got it from somebody else, but it is a cup of Eagle brand milk, a block of cream cheese, and a half a cup of pure lemon juice
Okay.
for the filling.
Mm-hmm.
And so you get it in the mixer and you just whip it up, okay? It's going to get real creamy, real good. I think she said you need to whip your cream cheese first and then put your Eagle brand milk and then do the lemon.
Okay.
But then you can buy graham cracker crumbs. Did you know that? I didn't know that. I thought you had to crush the graham crackers yourself. But anyway, so she says you just take the graham cracker crumb box, look on the back, it'll tell you how to do the crust, and that's how you do it. And then you just put that filling in there, and you have a lemon. Had a little bit of a seizure while I was trying to speak.
It's okay.
But yeah, that's how you make your pie, and it was really good, really sweet, really zesty.
Mm-hmm.
Really good. I'm gonna make one for the fam, I
Good.
think. But yeah, so she made that, and then Colette bought donuts from the donut shopping center. Very good.
Right
I
on.
had a banana pudding donut.
What a donut.
Oh, what a donut. It was so good. It had banana pudding inside, and then it had the vanilla wafers on top. Very good.
Wow.
Also had a lemon. If you guys can't tell, I like lemon. Also had a lemon-filled donut and a blueberry-filled donut. Have you ever had one?
No, I don't.
We've had
I
the
don't
raspberry,
normally like
the blueberry.
fillings in donuts. It just freaks me out for something to come out of it. You know.
Well, see, I cut mine up,
Okay.
and it was, you know, because I wouldn't want to be biting into it and then get a mouthful of jelly.
Right. That's what I'm
Just
saying.
gag.
Yes.
And then there's no jelly for the rest of the donut.
that's what I'm saying.
But yeah, if you cut it up, you can scoop it.
Okay.
But it was very good. I've never had a blueberry filled before, but it tastes like a blueberry muffin. It was so good. But yeah, so physically not doing good.
Oh.
I mean, physically feeling great, but not doing good on my workouts.
Okay. Got you.
So what about you? Where are you at physically?
Physically, I kind of feel a little unhealthy, honestly. There's been several times this week where, like, I'll get really shaky and I'll get, like, really dizzy.
Yeah.
And I'll feel it especially in my legs. Like, my legs feel like they're going numb. And I just don't, I feel really jittery and, like, weak. I just don't feel good. And I think because this is the only thing I can think of that I've done differently. With tax season being here, I've been having to get up at 5 versus 6:30 so that I can get to work early and put in more hours.
So you feel like you're burning the candle at both ends.
Yeah. But I also, because I wake up so early, I make myself a thing of coffee. Well, I don't eat breakfast. I drink that coffee, and sometimes I'll take my protein shake because I'll get hungry around 9 or so, and I'll drink my protein shake, which that's still good for me because it's got 30 grams of protein in it. But then I stay so busy throughout the day that I don't feel like I drink enough water. So, like, I think I've been
normal for me.
I think I've been very dehydrated, and I'm not normally like that. I normally am chugging some bottles of water.
You're probably stressed.
I am stressed.
Well, we're going to get to that in a minute. But.
Well, physically, I'm so tired because all I do, I leave when it's dark, and I get home when it's dark.
You don't really get to spend any quality time with your family members.
I literally have 2 hours out of my day to socialize, and I feel... Well, I guess I'll get to that next because that's not physical. That's feeling wise.
Well, let me give you a little word of advice just from somebody who's, I like to be on a schedule. I know you do too. Mm-hmm. And I don't know if it's from childhood and getting up and having to go to school or starting work and knowing that you need to be in bed by this time. But try not to, and I've really had to do this here lately, try not to start, do you get like the sunset scaries where it starts getting in the afternoon and you know it's getting close to time to go to bed and you start getting kind of uneasy? Like you're not ready to go to bed, but you know like you need to be in the bed by this time.
No, I don't have that. And I actually feel physically great because I've been waking up earlier. I feel good in that aspect, but I also, we've been going to bed, aside from like probably from Wednesday to Friday, we did push it a little longer on Fortnite because like I know with y'all's circumstances, like, you know, y'all deal with Halen, and so like we hate to just, we're already playing like 3 or 4 games before Blake gets on. Mm-hmm. And then so when Blake gets on, we don't want to play one game and get off. That's not fair to him, and I don't like to, because I wouldn't want somebody to do that to me.
Oh, don't worry about him.
Well, I know, but I'm just saying, I don't like to do that. So we play a couple rounds, and then it ends up being, 9:30. But then I want some cookies.
Yeah, you gotta have your
midnight snack. My milk and cookies at night. So, we don't go to bed till 10. But Monday and Tuesday for sure, and even Sunday, I was going to bed like at least by 9 o'clock. We were in the bed.
But
I was
you don't
asleep.
like stress yourself out about having to
go to work the next
time.
No.
See, because that's my thing. Like I used to, like 9 o'clock rolled around, and I started getting. If I stayed over 9 o'clock, I started getting really nervous.
Oh no, I don't do that.
I don't know why.
I'm just like, man, it's 9 o'clock.
I'm the boss of my life. I don't have to worry about.
Oh, you think somebody's gonna get on to you for not getting in the bed?
Because Mom and Daddy never had to get on to me for not getting in the bed because I got in the bed myself. I mean, that's one thing Daddy never had to tell me to do was go get in the bed.
Well,
when
we
sneak
out and play in the hallway.
But like when I was ready to go to bed, I was ready to go. You know, for the most part. Other than those times I was kind of wired and I wasn't ready to go to bed yet. Mm-hmm. So I went and interfered with your bedtime.
It was so fun though. I mean, it was worth it. And then we'd be like, y'all get to bed.
And then we'd do it like 3 or 4 more times.
Yeah. And then he'd have to stomp in there and you just run real quick to the bed and act like you're sleeping.
Like he didn't hear.
It's like he didn't know. I don't know why we were so, I mean, I do know we were young, so.
We were children.
Yeah.
I've got my work cut out for me.
We didn't realize we were obvious in the way we were doing things.
No. But anyway, they color match it for you. This is not an ad. That IK maquillage or whatever.
Oh no, I took the test. It did not match clothes. I was terrible at, I guess, picking out my stuff.
You should check.
I don't think I was honest. I think I said I was more tan than I was.
You should try mine. See if you like it. And if you like it, just pick that shade on there online. Because when your first order, you try it for 14 days for free.
Yeah.
I like it. That's what I'm wearing right now.
Yeah.
But I also don't use powder. I hate powder. I think powder makes you look caked up.
If somebody gave me, I guess it depends on how you do it too. But like if somebody gave me $200, I'm not saying it would cost that much, but $200 to go buy whatever I wanted to, I would literally spend it on any kind of makeup thing. I watch a girl on TikTok. She does her makeup. She does the whole works. Like, she's got the lip liner. She's got the primer, like, all this stuff. I would at least one time love to get all that stuff to try and see if I could do it. Because I honestly feel like watching her as much as I've watched her, I feel like I could do it, and I would like to try. But I'm not wasting my money
what
to do
I've
it.
done?
Yeah.
I've fixed mine, and I've just watched Carly. Well, listened to Carly, and just kind of while my eyes were closed, pay attention to where she's at on my face.
And
I've used my own stuff. I haven't used anything Carly.
This is
told
the
me
best
about, except for
makeup
the lip
look
gloss.
that you've done so far.
This is that
Because-
foundation, not the Mary Kay.
I think it's because too, I'm not used to you having color on your lips, and when you have like, especially like a pinky color.
I don't have any on today.
I know, no offense, but I don't think the pinky looks as good on you. I think you need more of like
Really? Like a nude?
Yeah. To me, it just throws me off. Like, I like you like this without the lip gloss. But that's just me. I mean, you know, you might like me differently. I don't know.
I like you however you come.
Oh, so see, that makes me sound bad.
No. I don't care.
Me personally, I just think the pink is not your shade.
It just throws you off.
It throws me off.
It's okay.
But, you know.
Probably my face looks a lot darker too. Because this is a little bit darker than my actual shade.
Well, I like that.
I think you need to try this. I seriously think if y'all come by the house today, you need to look at it. Put some on your face.
I want to come by the house because I haven't seen Hey Hey in like 2 or 3 weeks. I miss that girl.
Well, come by.
I want to.
I can do it for you.
Okay.
I have the blush and everything.
I might come by after we get done with the podcast.
Yeah,
I might come over there because I miss her.
Okay.
And I don't want to, this sounds so selfish, but I don't want to share her today when we go eat with y'all. And I'll have to. So, like, I want to see her by myself.
Yeah, I get you.
Anyway, okay, let's move on. How about
Mentally?
Yeah, let's go mentally.
Mentally, I'm in a lot of different places right now. Recently have had, well, not me personally, but a friend has gone through a lot of stuff. And this particular friend has just... This friend went from, like, speaking to me pretty frequently to now, like, they won't even speak to me at all. Like, I saw this person out a couple days ago, and, like, I went to talk to this person, and, like, they just acted like they didn't want to speak to me.
I'm sorry.
So I'm worried, like, have I done something to make you mad? But also, because I'm the type of person, like, I know I haven't done anything to make her mad. Her.
I know that's what I say. You ruined that. I don't know who you're talking about. If that makes you feel any better,
that's okay.
I don't know. So
I don't know what I've done to make her mad. I know I haven't done anything to make her mad because I haven't said anything or done anything that I think would have made her mad. I've tried to be very supportive of her in her life and everything, but she.
Did you hear that?
Yeah,
I'm
just
sorry.
A little bit. It's fine.
I tried to suppress it.
It's fine. You did a good job at suppressing it. I didn't really hear it that much.
It's about to gurgle. It gurgled, but you couldn't hear it.
It suppressed.
It was more down here.
Yeah. But yeah, she just, like, I had to ask her, like, how she was, and she just kind of went like that and, like, really didn't say anything, then walked away. Like, just walked away. I was like, all right. I don't know.
You gonna tell me who this is? I'm gonna.
Yeah, I'll tell you who it is.
Wind it up.
But, like, and it could be just things going on in her life that's stressing her out, and she just...
Yeah, but I
was actually trying to be nice and, like, ask her if she was doing okay. Like, I didn't care to know what she was doing. I just wanted to know, like, are you okay? How you feel today? And then, because I do a checkup on people. How are you today? And like, when they just give me that, you know, they're like, oh, I'm great, or oh, I'm not great. I'm like, oh, I'm sorry you're not good. You know, I'm here if you need me. But, like, I'm not going to pry.
Yeah, you're not going to say, why?
Yeah, I'm not going to be like, what's wrong with you today?
Yeah.
Like, no, because then I wasn't going to pry into her business. I just was trying to be a genuine friend because do unto others as you would have them do unto you. I was trying to pay
Sometimes
it forward.
you need somebody to
ask me.
Because otherwise you're not going to say. But when you have that one person to ask, you just pour it out and it makes you feel better.
Yeah. And, you know, I'm the type of person to where if somebody acts like a little bit shady towards me like that, I worry about it. And I'll worry about it and worry about it. And that was like the last thing I was worried about before I went to bed last night was, what have I done to her? Mm-hmm. And this happened a couple days ago early in the morning, but, like, I've worried about it a good bit. And, like, I even said something to Blake about it. And he was like, don't worry about that. It literally doesn't matter. And I'm like, it does to me.
Yeah.
So that's where I'm at mentally. Other than that, like, I'm great.
I'm sorry.
But that's just one of those things, like, I don't know if I just put off that type of energy to where people just don't want to be friends with me.
Oh,
or
don't say that, because
I really don't know, because I've struggled with this my entire life.
You know,
I feel like I have put everything I could into a friendship. Like, do I just need to start being a jerk to people? Is that how you get friends? Because I mean, I have great friends. I'm not complaining about my friends. I have great friends, and
but sometimes
this particular person I'm speaking about is not a super close friend, but like
close enough for you to at least be able to. You should be able to talk to him out in public, and then not give you the cold shoulder.
And like 2 weeks ago, we were like good, and now we're not. I'm like, what's going on?
Mm-hmm.
Like, if I've done something, like, tell me. You know, so that's where I'm at. But, anyways, still gonna be nice if I see her out again, and I'll still do the same thing. I'll still ask her if she's doing okay, and I'll probably get done like that again. But then I saw her later on that day, and she never would even look at me.
Yeah.
So anyway, it's just one of those deals.
I hope you get some peace from that.
Maybe
before that, you know.
But I'm to the point now. I don't even really care.
Oh, well, good.
I mean, like last night was the end of it. I don't care now. Okay, so how are you mentally?
I am mentally very stressed out. And I hate to
Do you want to elaborate on that?
Yeah, I will. I hate to sound so dim, I guess. But it's the truth. Like, everybody's going to go through these cycles, and I feel like I've hit my next cycle of being stressed out and kind of miserable, honestly. And I love my job, my actual job, day to day, what I do, especially right now. I love it. I love preparing 1099s. I love preparing these quarterlies that we're doing. But we have lost so many people. Like, we've lost a whole payroll department that we used to have when I first started. And because of that, now what was the interns, we're now the bookkeepers, the payroll department, the interns, the full-time staff accountants. Like,
so y'all are basically doing a lot of people's jobs, and you haven't,
because we've lost people, because they've moved on to better opportunities. It's nothing really against who I work for. It's just these people have come to the realization they don't want to be in public accounting, and they've moved on to better opportunities.
Right.
And it doesn't help that, and I'm not saying it's his fault. I'm so happy for him, but it makes everybody sad. He was our sunshine. Clay, our manager, like our go-to guy, he's really only like 4 or 5 years older than me. But he was such like a role model for us. He knew a lot of stuff. He still, I mean, not that he doesn't, but he knows enough that he's gone out on his own with Jake.
Yeah.
They're doing their own thing now. They've got their own firm or whatever, and they're doing great. I'm so happy for him. But he was our sunshine. If we were upset, he made our day better. And I don't want that to sound like we were miserable if he wasn't there just because we couldn't enjoy each other's company. It was just the fact that we knew he would make everything better. Like, I can't say it enough. He was our sunshine. Like, it was like when he wasn't there, it was a cloudy day just because it was just not as fun. Like, we would always joke around. You were always going to laugh when Clay was there. Not that we don't laugh. I laugh every day at work because between Noah, Haley, Savannah, and now our new people, especially Corey. Corey's got a great sense of humor, and it cracks me up. But between all of us talking and conversating, like, we do laugh, and I enjoy myself around them in our regular conversations. But it's just very different. And, like, it's like the whole morale has went down.
Yeah.
And there is one particular person at work. I've had a bad week. Rough week. Which it is the 3rd week of January that we just went through. So, I mean, and that's the busiest time aside from this upcoming week. The 4th week in January.
Gonna get that
full week, I mean.
Gonna get that W what?
W-2.
Gonna get my W-2 this week.
You might. Because that's what we're doing. We are prepping 1099s, which is basically people's W-2s that don't have an actual, they don't work for one, kind of like lawn care. Like, they don't get a W-2.
Right, because they are.
Companies pay them. They're getting like a 1099 issued. So they'll get a bunch of 1099s from all these companies that ask them to do their lawn care. But we've been prepping 1099s. We prep people's W-2s. So, like, that's why we have to, like, our deadline's January 31st.
Yeah, I mean, y'all got to get this stuff out.
We got to get this stuff out.
You're going to be in
that
trouble.
we can start our next round of things, because if people don't have their W-2s, we can't finish their 1040s. We can't go any further if we don't have our foundation. So
people ain't getting their taxes back until you guys get done.
We got to have all the information,
because they can't even make an appointment to get their taxes done until you guys get done doing your thing.
Yeah,
for some.
Yeah. Like, they've got to have the stuff before we can prepare, because we need the stuff to prepare.
Right.
So, it's crunch time, and I hate to say it, but I feel like it's going to get worse, because now we're going to have a lot more stuff flooding in, and we've got, instead of one deadline, we've got 2 deadlines. We've got our business, our corporate returns, and then we've got our 1040s. Now, we can put those on extension, and whatever we don't get finished, we have another deadline, September and October. But it's just, you want to try to kick out as many as you can, but that's not always going to be possible. And I can't tell you the amount of things we have to push to the next deadline. But anyway, it's getting really stressful. And because we don't have the amount of help that we did initially, we're doing things differently. It makes things harder because everybody's learning, and especially me. Like, I've been doing quarterlies, but annual quarterlies are different than your regular quarter, because you have to do all these different forms. They're done a little bit differently. And then on top of that, you have to do W-2s. You have to do 1099s. You have to send them together. And it's just getting really stressful, because, like I said, we don't have the amount of help that we did before, and everybody's learning still.
Yeah.
And it's good to learn. But
everybody's
it's crunch time, and everybody's learning, and everybody's, and so, but there is one person that's been really aggravating me.
Yeah.
Kind of in a sort of management role, I guess you would say. Just, it is this person's job to guide us and to lead us and to show us how we're supposed to be doing it. And if you don't tell us we're doing it wrong, we don't know we're doing it wrong. So when you correct it for us, instead of telling us we're doing something wrong, and then you say you're tired of correcting it for us, how are we supposed to know we're not doing the right thing in the first place when you're not giving it back to us and saying, hey, this is what we need to work on.
Next time, let's do this this way.
That didn't happen. We just had a big meeting saying, I'm tired of fixing y'all's stuff. That's not my job. I'm not your safety net, which is not true. That is their job. They are our safety net because we're staff accountants, not in management position. We don't have a CPA. We're not certified. Like, that's their job, is to catch our... Now, I'm not saying that we shouldn't proof what we do. We should. And
yes,
we do, but if we don't understand, how do we know that me proofing my stuff is not going to be biased? Because I'm going to be like, well, I thought that was what I was supposed to do,
Well, at my work, we have, like, Stacy will do something, and then I'll go back and check and make sure what she put in the computer was right.
That's what we always have.
We have print off, and then a lot of hands touch different things, so we're able to correct each other, and we have a smooth operation.
Our stuff is supposed to go through 2 reviews before it gets sent out. You're supposed to do the proof review, and then you have the final review, which is where, like, the partner is like, okay, yes, I think that looks great. And then I feel like in that point, once the final reviewer, the CPA, signs off on it, the partner, if it's wrong, that shouldn't be my fault anymore, because they went to school for it. Yep. They took the test for it. After that, if it's wrong, that's not my fault, because you should have caught that. Especially, now I'm not saying that the first reviewer shouldn't have caught it, but like the final guy, you're getting paid the big bucks because you have such a certification. That's not my fault.
Right.
And I'm not saying that something has happened like that this year, but it's happened in the past. But anyway, it's getting stressful, and I just don't feel like I'm enjoying it anymore, especially since there's been people leave, and I feel like they're trying to push a lot of stuff on us and we're not to that point yet. And some of us aren't even wanting to go down that path. You know, like we don't want our own clients, some of us, and we don't want to be. We've found out, especially with the amount of time that the original couple has been there, like this may not be our path. We may want to do something different. So anyway, but yeah, that's just where I'm at. I hate to be on a little soapbox or whatever, but that's where I'm at. Stressed out, not feeling right about it. So a little burnout too. Stressed out, burnout.
Yeah, when you get a lot of stuff slapped on you at once, you tend to get burned out or burnt out.
I think I'm burned out.
Burned out? It didn't sound right.
Did I say that a while ago?
Burned?
Burnout.
Yeah. You tend to experience
then people don't know
burnout.
if you're saying burn or burnt. So you just say it so fast, you burn out.
Burnout.
So then if somebody
Bernard.
you say, what's the right way to say it? And then you're like, yeah, that's what I said.
Yeah. That's right.
You gotta play the man.
Yeah.
I missed that. I got Noah saying it at work now. Yes.
Yeah.
He thinks it's as funny as I do when you say it, because when I say it, he laughs
Did
like I
you
laugh.
hear me say it when you were on the phone with me?
No.
You didn't put me on speaker?
But if I say, yeah, he's over there laughing.
Yeah.
And then throughout the day, if we're talking, I'll be like, yeah, and he'll just start laughing like I laugh at you saying it. So it's kind of like a little, anyway.
A chain of laughter.
Yes.
Yeah, good. Yeah.
So how about emotionally, or were you wanting to touch on something else?
Oh, no.
Okay. Emotionally, how are you?
I guess I'm good. I don't really experience emotions.
Yeah, she's just bland. I'm just kidding.
No. I do be getting emotional sometimes. I can't think of anything I've been really emotional about lately. Maybe some TikToks I saw online, but some sad stuff. But kind of off topic. But did you know like pirates existed like for real? Like today.
Yeah.
But they're in like little bitty canoes and stuff. Not pirate ships.
Canoes.
Get like
That's a little less.
Really not little bitty, but compared to
That's
these
inconspicuous,
barges,
you know?
Yeah. Well, like I've ended up on.
Did you hear that time?
I heard it.
I tried to move.
I've ended up on like pirate talk.
Okay.
And like these people were preparing their barge for pirates because they're going into pirate territory.
Yeah.
And like these pirates come from countries where they're like third world countries, and other countries will just come and take what they need from them. So they'll be left with nothing. So these pirates will go and like get things from ships to bring back home because they're starving basically.
Yeah.
I'm not saying it's right. Okay?
Yeah.
I'm just saying. I'm just giving the facts.
You're on pirate talk.
Yeah, pirate talk. Parrot talk. They don't have the parrots on their shoulders, and they don't have the hats. You know, they're just kind of halfway dressed. I mean, they look like people in a third world country, just kind of
They're not
barely clothed. You know.
This is Candy. Call me back, Candy. They've called me 5 times.
Oh, answer.
Hello?
Hi, you've reached the Beyond 21 podcast. What can I do for you today?
I'm sorry I had the wrong number.
Oh, that's okay. You have a great day.
You too, baby.
Messed up the first time. Please get that part out. They've called me. They called me last night, and I forgot who the number was. Okay.
Yeah.
They called me last night when I got out of the shower. I answered, Candy? What's going on, Candy? And I said, I think you've got the wrong number, or this is not.
Wait, so you told her?
Yeah. I said, this is not Candy. I was like, I think you got the wrong number. And she was like, oh, I think that was I'm not really sure.
It's a she.
Okay.
I think it's a she.
I thought so too, but the way they sounded last night, it didn't sound like she, but I was just kind of like, anyway, and she was laughing, and I was like, I think you got the wrong, oh, I'm sorry.
May
I was
have
like, no, it's
dementia.
fine. And so, probably 10 minutes later,
Or fat
got
fingers.
another call from the same person. So I texted and like kind of didn't answer the phone, but I texted and said, I think you have the wrong number again. It went green immediately, so I don't know if that's like a house phone number or if it's just like an older. I mean, I can tell it's an older person, but just doesn't know like technology, doesn't have the text. Maybe it's a flip phone. I don't know.
Yeah.
So then I got another call when we were playing Fortnite. Like they actually left me a voicemail though.
Oh, what'd it say?
The first time, no words
Oh.
on the first voicemail. And so the second time I got the call when we were playing Fortnite, I just didn't even answer. I just like clicked the button to make it quit making the noise and let it ring through. Because I thought, I'm not going to answer the phone every time to tell them. So
They could be calling me. I have one number off from you.
you ain't Candy.
No, but our numbers are so similar.
I guess.
She could mistype a number and then end up calling me too.
But so the second time they called, they left another voicemail. Candy, call me back. What's going on? Call me back. And I'm like, what is Candy doing to where they are so worried about her? Like, is she dead? I mean, I'm concerned about Candy, especially now that that's like the fifth
You should
time.
call the lady back and say, what is Candy's phone number? Try to help her figure out what's going on. And be
Maybe
like,
I will next time I
"You
call.
should.
But I got another voicemail overnight that they were trying to call. So I don't.
They're looking for Candy. What if Candy's like lost?
That's what I'm saying. I'm
Y'all,
worried about Candy.
if y'all know that lady's voice and y'all know who Candy is, please tell Candy to call her grandmother or mother or aunt or
That's
whoever
the
that
Jackson
woman is.
residence.
Yes.
Don't
So,
know a first name. I don't know. So
yeah.
anyway, though, we were talking about
Pirate talk. So these pirates, they just barely dressed, you know. But anyway, they will roll up on it looks like a canoe, very small, big enough for like 3 or 4 people. I mean, not huge, but you know. And they will jump up on a barge and take everybody hostage, kill people, sailors and stuff. And like, I don't know if you've
So they're running for violence, too.
Oh, they're running for violence. They've got guns. They've got it all. I mean, they're coming to kill and they're coming to like scavenge. So yeah, like they're real and kind of crazy. Really, there's a movie called Captain Phillips that's got Tom Hanks in it, and they jumped up on his ship and like took him hostage, and they were not going to give him back. They had a whole search and rescue to come out and get this
Nice
Captain
play
Phillips.
off of
It
that.
was what rescue.
Rescue.
But yeah, so they'll like line the sides of the ship with like razor wire, which is like jacked up barbed wire. It looks like razors sticking out
Yeah.
squares. And they'll put mannequins out, looking out on over the water to make them think they're people. They'll go up into the captain's chambers and like they'll put a board with a thing to keep the door from being opened up. Like, this is serious. They'll jump up on that ship and take it. They don't care. They've got big sprayers coming out of the back of these barges that are spraying water to keep them out of their wake.
Wow.
Because, you know, these barges go by, they make big waves. So in the wake, you're not getting any of that because it's cutting through the water. So they've got sprayers spraying to keep them out of that.
That's crazy.
To keep them from getting up beside the boat.
Mm-hmm.
But they still do it. These little bitty, they don't have motors on them. They're
paddling.
paddling. They're paddling.
Whoa.
Some of them do. Some of them do. But the ones I saw today, they didn't have a motor on unless it was up underneath it. But like they had like fruits and stuff on the little canoe. I mean, they're out there for days.
That's wild.
But yeah, so anyways, pirates. I don't know what made me think about that, but
I don't either. That was so random. I'm not complaining, but that was so random.
I think we were
I
talking
was like,
about
how are you
emotion.
emotionally? You're like, pirates. That's how I feel.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So what about that TikTok ban that lasted 12 hours?
Yeah, that was...
Pretty crazy. I like being able to watch TikTok.
I could still scroll after it was banned. I got on it the next morning, and I started scrolling, and Hunter was like, I can't get on mine. And I was like, scroll. But it was because I still had it open before the ban went through. So, like, but I had gotten off of my phone, but I didn't close out the app.
Yeah.
So,
You lucky
swiped up,
duck.
but I swiped up, and I wanted to see if it was really just not back or what. So then I couldn't get on it.
So you pulled it down and refreshed. Oh, man.
But I mean, I wasn't really that worried about it. I was playing Candy Crush. We were playing Fortnite. I wasn't that worried about it.
Yeah.
But yeah.
So how are you emotionally?
This sounds probably cringy. I don't really care, but I miss people because I feel like I have 2 hours out of my day to socialize, and it's normally with one person. And it's not that I don't like.
You hear that, Hunter? She don't like you.
It's not that I don't get enough from Hunter, but it's just like he's the only person I see. I miss Mama. I miss Daddy. I miss Mama and Granddaddy. I miss you and Blake. I miss Carly and Hagen. Like, I miss Halen. I miss so many people because I don't get to see them. And, like, I know I see you on the weekends now, but, like, I don't know. It just don't feel right. I feel like I used to see you during the week and on the weekend. And I don't
you're
see...
working a lot. Like, don't
I know,
feel
and
bad
I know
for me
it's
and
not...
Blake.
I know it's not my fault or anybody else's, but I just don't see people.
Yeah.
I don't see... Like, I see my friends at work, and, like, don't get me wrong. I love the people I work with, especially in that one room. But it's just like, I see them more than I see Hunter.
Mm-hmm.
I especially see them more than I see any of my family.
Oh, I see everybody at my work more than I see my daughter.
See,
I mean,
and it's so sad.
It's just
like,
one of those things, like, why is it like this? Like, not just in America, but, like, everywhere. Why do people spend more time at work than they do at home with their families? Like, I should be getting... You get one life. Why do I have to spend most of it at a job?
I don't know.
You know, like, not that I don't want to work. I want to be able to
don't
earn
mind
money
working.
and pay for my things, but, like, why do I spend more time working? Over time, I mean, you work from a teenager to your 70s. And you get Saturdays and Sundays, if that, sometimes.
Yeah, there's been
Some
rumors
people
that
get
we're going to have
less,
to work
some
on
people
Saturdays.
get more. You get all this time that gets taken up with a job for a company that, in some cases, don't care about you.
Yeah.
That's not my case. But, but like, these people working for corporate jobs, like, you know, big factories and stuff, that they never get a day off to spend with their kids or their wives or their husbands. Like, it's really sad when you think about it. By the time you get old enough to spend that money that you saved up for, you're too old
To do what
to
you
do
want to do.
anything with it. And then when you die, you give it to everybody else.
Yeah.
So,
I just feel so distant.
Pretty sad.
I feel so distant from everybody and, like, secluded from my family. And I live 5 minutes away from everybody. But that's why I made a point to go hang out with my mom and granddaddy 2 Sundays ago. Go eat lunch with them. That's why I made a point to go see Daddy last night. When I saw he was still at the office, when I was rolling through town, I thought it won't take long. Just 5 minutes. I just need to hug him. Because...
Did you start crying?
Huh?
Did you start crying?
I wanted to. I could cry right now. But, like, I had a dream about him the other night. I feel like I told you this.
Yeah, you did.
But I had a dream about him the other night. He came and visited me at work. I was proud to see him. He was proud to be there. And, like, we hugged 3 or 4 times throughout that one dream. And it just felt so good because I hadn't hugged him in a long time. And I didn't get the full effect of the hug last night because he had all his gear on. But still, I got to see him and I got to hug him. And, again, not trying to sound, like, dim or anything, but, like, when Papa passed away, the day that he passed away, I was coming home from Jack's, and I thought I should go see him today. I didn't listen to myself because I thought, well, I'm too tired today. Like, I'll see him tomorrow. That didn't happen. So I told myself the next time I had the feeling to go see somebody, and it was on my heart to go see somebody, I would not hesitate. I'll drop what I'm doing, and I'll go see that person. Because I will not have that feeling happen to me again. And after I had that dream about Daddy, I was worried. And I'm not trying to, like, speak something up or into existence. I hope, I pray nothing happens. I pray that we're all protected and safe. But I was so scared because of that past experience. And I thought, I need to go see him. So I kept checking periodically Life 360 to see if he was still there. Sure enough, he was there. I stopped there, saw him. It was maybe 10 minutes, if that I got to see him. But I saw him. And I'm going to hang out with Mama tomorrow, hanging out with y'all today.
What are y'all doing?
We're going to Jacksonville. We're going to go to Jimmy John's, hit the Starbies. We're going to go to the
Jimmy
Exchange.
John's?
Yeah.
You do?
Yeah.
What's the Exchange? The mall?
Is that not sorry. What is it called in Oxford?
Where Dillard's is at? The mall? The mall?
No.
The
Oxford, the Exchange. The stores.
Oh, it is the Exchange. I'm sorry.
You got me thinking I was
The
wrong.
strip mall.
Yeah.
But I thought you were talking about the mall. But you're talking about the strip mall where Jimmy John's is at.
No,
Jimmy
they're not even in
John's.
the same place.
Jim and Nick's.
Yes.
Uh,
Right?
Yes.
Is it over there?
Yeah, it's over there. There's a Starbucks right beside it, I think. Right across.
In Oxford.
Yeah, where we went and to that sketchy Five Below.
Yeah, okay, yeah.
And then that other restaurant that we
Because I
sat in
need
the
some
park-
stuff for work. I need some more sweaters. I need a different pair of boots.
That's
I
why
need
we're
some
going to
longer
TJ
pants.
Maxx tonight and Old Navy. There you go. It's settled. You can come. And then go spend some more money tomorrow.
No.
Yes.
No. I won't shop today, I don't think.
You can shop with me. We can go look at stuff for Hey Girl.
Okay, but anyway, that's why I've set up a bunch of things to go see people. Because I miss people. And
It's hard when you don't live at home anymore. And
I was about to say, I feel like I saw you, Carly, Mama, Daddy for sure, obviously because I lived in their house. Mama and Granddaddy more when I worked at Walmart, MDA, and was in school and was planning a wedding. I feel like I saw people more then than I do right now.
Yeah.
And I don't have school. I don't have Walmart. I feel like I see people way more back then than I do now.
It was hard when I moved out and y'all all would go eat together and I wouldn't get to go. Or I would never get asked to go. It made me sad because I thought,
See,
well,
now that makes me sad.
they just moved on and forgot about me even existing. It hurt my feelings. Like that one time y'all all went bowling and y'all never even asked if I wanted to go.
I know. I'm
It
sorry.
hurt my feelings.
I'm
So,
sorry.
but it does suck. I don't get to go by Mama and Granddaddy's house and blow the horn anymore.
Yeah. I don't hardly see my mom.
I see,
And like
I see
with
Mama and
you
Granddaddy
having-
a lot now that I have Halen.
That's what I was
see
about
Mama
to
and Daddy
say.
a lot too.
That's what I was about to say. When I have kids, I'll see them more because I'll need to take my kids there, but like or pick them up. But it's like I don't have any reason other than to see them to go over there, and like nobody comes over here. Nobody has to come over.
Well,
It makes
y'all
me
don't ever
sad
ask
'cause
people
I
to
like
come
my
over,
house.
and we figured that y'all, like I said something to Blake last night. I was like, I wish we could go eat at Callie and Hunter's, but y'all haven't invited us, so we don't ask. We don't want to invite
I'm
ourselves.
sorry.
I know y'all
Feel
asked
free to
me.
invite yourself.
That's
to
why I
my house.
did in there. We were eating a steak.
Yeah, feel free to invite yourself to my house because we just, I don't know. And I'm not saying that.
I mean, I know y'all don't
I
have
know
a whole
it's a
lot of
two-way
room to
street
entertain.
too. You know, yeah, that's a big thing too. And I feel like if we ever, especially since y'all have Halen, we don't invite y'all over because we know she's more comfortable there. So
Well, I mean, if we're coming to eat dinner, you know, and like I like eating dinner with people. Like,
but anyway, emotionally, I'm gonna have to start this over. I forget.
yeah,
Okay.
we had a card issue.
Yeah.
As we do when we're talking about something serious.
But quickly, I can say it. I miss people. I don't get to see anybody as much as I did when I was working at Walmart, at MDA, going to school, planning the wedding. I had so much going on then, but I saw everybody more often than I do now. And it's sad. And so I feel like I've been secluded, not because of anybody and not because of me, but I mean, I guess it happens
It's
when
just
you move
life.
out.
It's just life.
Yeah, and so that's why last night I went and saw Daddy at the sheriff's office, maybe for 10 minutes, but I still wanted to see him. And I planned something 2 weeks ago with Mama and Granddaddy, and I've planned something with Mama tomorrow. We're going to eat with y'all today, so like I get to, but now I still haven't seen Carly in a while.
I see
talked
Carly
to her
pretty often.
because she's at Mom and Daddy's house.
Yeah.
I talked to Carly on my way home from work one day. It was really nice because I got to talk to her for a good 45 minutes.
She would rarely ever has time.
I know.
Like, she's always
She's
pretty
busy
go,
too.
go,
She
go,
goes
do
to
stuff.
school. She goes to work, or I mean,
Goes and hangs out
she
with her
goes-
friends.
yeah, friends. Hagen. I mean, it's not like me saying she's hanging out with Hagen, so she can't talk to me. But like, I didn't really
She's
want
busy
somebody
with her life.
I didn't want somebody calling me when I was hanging out with Hunter. Not that it got on my nerves, but like every time you're hanging out with Hagen, you don't want to have a phone call from somebody. Or if you're hanging out with somebody you want to hang out with, you don't want to have a phone call and waste 30 however long minutes talking to somebody else. Not
Yeah.
that it's a waste, but you know what I mean.
Yeah.
Like you're trying to hang out with that other person. But yeah, I just feel very distant and it makes me sad. But I really hope that some things that I'm doing are going to push me into the direction of being better off that way. and any of the other ways that I've expressed my feelings and emotions and such. So I hope that what I'm about to do is really going to pay off and it's really going to help me with all those things so that I can, I guess, feel happier or enjoy myself more and enjoy other people more. Mm-hmm. So I don't know. Yeah.
Sounds great.
Well, how do you feel, or where are you at spiritually?
Spiritually, I feel like I need to do a lot better, honestly. We are going to try our best to get to First Baptist tomorrow. Check that out. We've never been there before. We're a little bit worried about Haylin and how she's going to act because she rarely ever acts like a sane person in church. She can act all day long like a regular normal baby any other time, but you get her in a church building and she starts acting crazy. So we're gonna go and try to see if we can't get her to be chill tomorrow at church. It may help that we're going a little earlier because they start at 10:30.
Yeah, her nap time might not kick in until after that, hopefully.
Yeah. So we're gonna try that, but I really wish we could get this Bible study kicked off.
I know.
The Wi-Fi at our house has been so dog water that I'm about to have to start coming over here to your house and doing it throughout the week, and us just.
And I feel like it would be fun to maybe set up the thing on the couch, like take the camera in there in the living room, and it just be a more nice and cozy, and just us kind of sit maybe crisscross and face each other and just stop.
Yeah. Well, see, the thing about it was I was trying to do it on Riverside.
I know, and I liked that idea. It was different, you know.
And it'll do a transcript for people, like, and they can watch it that way. And it's virtual, and I like that. And we're about to change Wi-Fi, so we may be able to do
good.
that. So the Bible study has been halted as of right now. But we're going to try to get it, dealt with.
Yeah.
But spiritually, I just need to be fed spiritually, like I need.
Understand.
And I hope when we go over to First Baptist tomorrow, like it'll be a little bit something different that'll
make you feel fed.
Yes, and we've been sick since the beginning of January, so we haven't. Every time one of us gets better, somebody else gets sick. So we've been battling with that, and so we're just now getting to where we all feel better, and so maybe we can, get it handled and get it all good and all be fed spiritually. So
yeah. Myself spiritually. Now I'll be honest with you. And I hate to say this, but I think everybody goes through this, so I think it's okay to say. But I am ashamed to say it. Like 3 weeks ago, I didn't want to go to church. I just wasn't in the mood. And every time I thought about it, I thought maybe I'll sleep in so I don't have to go. And I know that sounds so wrong, and I hate to admit that. But I just wasn't, I don't know, I just wasn't in the right space, I don't feel like. And it wasn't that I didn't want to learn or that I just quit believing it. Like, it was nothing of that effect. It was just, I just didn't feel like
Devil was
going.
on you pretty heavy that day.
I guess so. And then even the day that because we've been 3 weeks in a row now. And that first day of the 3, I still felt that same way. I thought, I don't really want to go.
I don't
feel like it. I don't feel like going.
I wonder if sometimes when you feel that way, that's the devil like trying to really keep you from something good.
Maybe so. I didn't think about that. But I just didn't feel.
Nah, you don't want to go today.
Yeah, like
there's going to be something over there for you really, really
maybe so.
Spiritually feeling. And he's like, nah.
Maybe so. Because I thought, no, I'm tired. I just don't want to. I'm tired. It's okay. It's okay that I'm tired. I just don't want to go. And
the flesh be weak.
But then when I went, I felt really good.
Yeah.
And now I look forward, now that we're back in that routine, but also it's like I'm getting fed. So like going 3 weeks in a row now, I'm like, yes. Like I look forward to going tomorrow. It is Saturday, right? Okay. So yes,
No, it's Sunday for all you out there.
Yes. So
it's Sunday.
I look forward to going to church tomorrow, and because I enjoy the music. That's where I get a lot of my that my feeding, my spirit feeding.
Worshipping.
Yes, worshiping. I get to learn a lot when I hear the message. But I also, the day that I sat down to do that Bible study, it was a nice Saturday morning. Had me a little cup of coffee. I was going through the Bible study. I had my new Bible. I just put the new little things. What do you call those?
Tabs.
Yeah. I had put the tabs on there. And I went through the lesson. I had a lot of good points, I feel like. And I was like, okay, like, I'm enjoying this. We've been doing our devotion every night. It takes maybe 3 minutes to read, but it's just something for, like, married couples. Like, it tells you, certain things, like, keep this in mind, pray for each other, like, stick together, those kinds of things. So I feel like versus where I was, I'm doing really good. I could do a lot better. But I feel like I'm getting to the point of where I've been wanting to be for a while. So I'm on my way. And I think especially once we get the Bible study started up, I'll feel more that way. And I think it'll help you too.
Yeah.
And I hope tomorrow helps you a lot. And I'm not trying to
think it
push
will.
anything on, but I hope. And I feel like change a lot of times helps boost that kind of thing too.
Yeah.
So
Put that little fire in there.
yeah. Just like, it's like you got the little lighter and you go,
Yep. Yeah. Lighten it up.
Yeah.
I get you. Well, I'm glad you're doing.
Thank you. And I wasn't trying to,
Oh no.
I don't want it to sound braggy, but I guess you should brag about those things,
I think you should.
So, yeah, I think I could pray more. I think that's what I struggle
could too.
with. I could pray more.
I could too. And I feel like sometimes we get so caught up in the hustle and bustle of life that we sometimes forget to pray.
I'm not going to lie. I forget sometimes at night. I lay my head down, I close my eyes, and then I'm asleep before I realize it.
Yeah.
So,
well, y'all keep liking, subscribing, commenting, doing all the things. Sign up for our Patreon. We've been kind of not posting as much, but we're going to try to do better about that. Even like little random things.
yeah.
We need to do some more beyond baking and beyond. Since we both have,
We can do that with your lemon pie or whatever.
yes, we could. We actually need to do that.
We should schedule these things. I have a cute little,
Yeah, we
I
could.
need to show you the
Callie's
cute little
the
calendar.
scheduler, but Callie don't be scheduling. She be so busy she can't be scheduling.
I have this little calendar that Jennifer bought me. I have to show you. You would love it. It comes with stickers. Fun stickers. And you can, if you put them in the wrong spot, they'll peel off. They won't rip the page.
Oh, I'm gonna have to get.
I need to show you.
Yeah, I love.
It's
stickers.
like bee themed and honey. Like it's really cute.
Yeah,
I
I'm
have
gonna
to show you.
I love a sticker.
It's got birthday cakes so that you can stick it on somebody's birthday day.
See, mine, I would go buy a calendar and then I'd buy the sticker calendars, like the stickers that go with the calendar. So it's probably that same brand, I bet.
I'm not sure
It
what.
has little backgrounds that you can stick on the days, like in the rectangle, like stick.
Oh, I
on
didn't
there,
know that.
Little backgrounds, and then you write on top of them or put stickers. Yeah, it's pretty cool. But yeah, so next week, well, February is the month of love, so we're gonna have some little love stories coming in, and you guys are gonna get to hear some love stories, and we're excited for y'all to be here. So look forward to all that in February. But you have anything else?
I just want to say I think this topic turned out better than we thought it would.
Yeah, I really do too. I do too.
I
I
it
thought
made
we
me
didn't
feel
have
better.
anything to elaborate on.
It made me feel better.
Good. I'm
Make
glad
you
you feel better.
Make you feel better?
Yeah. I mean, I felt pretty good anyways, but like I do feel better.
Oh, good.
But I also have
I guess I was more stressed out than you were.
I
'cause
have
had a
also
rough week.
had a little bit of my stress lifted off of me recently, so I'm not as wound as tight as I was. So I've been feeling pretty good here lately, and I'm actually I felt a lot better after I ate that steak.
You're welcome.
And then I'm gonna eat steak.
Aren't you
again
glad
tonight.
I'm never ready when you get here?
I swear. Yeah, Callie let me eat some of her steak, so
She got
and
a whole 5
potato.
pieces, maybe.
yeah, but it was so good. It was so good, and I'm energized, ready to go to the UPS store
There you go.
and pop off.
I'm ready to see Hey Hey.
Well,
I missed that girl.
just
Did
a
you
few more
cry?
minutes.
I know.
All right, y'all. I think that's all for us.
Why does my keep clicking? Making noises. It's not really. I think it's because I suck on my tongue, and when I do that, my throat and
How do
my
you suck on your tongue? Where do you put it? In the roof of your mouth?
Mm-hmm.
Does that not hurt?
Mm-mm.
Okay.
Tastes good actually.
Oh, get that little steak flavor off the potato.
No. It tastes refreshing. I don't know.
Refreshing. Anyway, okay. This has been Beyond 20. Wait, do you have anything else? Okay. This has been Beyond 21. I'm Caitlin.
And I'm Callie.
Bye, y'all.
Deuces.
Again.
Did I say that last time?
Yes.
Oh, I don't remember that.